Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Ghost, and today we're going to be playing some Mudborne. It's a little frog management sim game. It's very fun. I've played a couple episodes already. Just getting my YouTube chat up. I'm a little bit under the weather. But yeah, hey Chuck, I'm glad you're able to make it right on time. I am feeling a little bit better, but if I cough, I will try to mute. Aspen was throwing up. At least I didn't throw up, because I hate doing that. But I'm still a little bit sniffly. Still got a cough. But I got some water. I've got a lemonade here. Gonna try to drink instead of clear my throat. But like I said, we're playing Mudborne, where you are a little frog that has woken up after a long hibernation, a sudden hibernation, and you are breeding frogs to bring them back to the waking world from the dream world, which is a very interesting way you can travel, and there's different things to unlock as well, different maps. So here I am. I'm YouTube. Little red frog. Got some chairs. Purple armchair. Green armchair. Got my bed. What time is it? It's 7 in the morning. What else have we got here? We got some flowers. Ooh, I do have a cooler. I forgot what I was doing. Let me go and see my compendium here. Breaking the seal. So I need to go to climate control, residential district, and the kindergarten region. If you meet with the mycologist Ribbert, they should be able to help you clear these blooms and find the seal for this region. Meet with engineer Croca to find a way to drain these rooms for the seal in this region. With the control core offline, a lot of normally frozen paths have melted. You need to find a way of getting things back online so you can find the seal in this region. The caretakers would be a good place to start. The caretaker's rest would be a good place to start. Yeah, the froggy breeding game. Mudborne. Mudborne is the name of what you are. You are a Mudborne that has woken up. The pond mother has spoken to you in the dream world, and now it's your job to get everything online. Okay, so we've used the heaters and harvested a frosty jack. We need to use a cooler to cool down the environment, allowing to make some extremely cold conditions. While they're running, they will also freeze any water nearby, letting you create paths across deeper water. Try making your way across somewhere new. Okay, so I have the cooler. Oh, and I have backpack. I have a backpack. I have 2 backpacks that are, these are busted. Oh, let me close that. Let me close that. So I've got my mushrooms in 1 backpack. I got Frosty Jack, flat stinkhorn, and the croakfoot. I guess I need it for trading or something. Yeah. And I got this floor cushion, which I'm going to keep with me to pass the time faster than normal. And I've got the bed with me as well. I don't know why, though. We are also in the Nexus, which is another world in here to the Gateway Nexus. Yeah, specific gateways. While dream travel through the reflection pools can speed up some journeys, you still have to physically cover the same distance minus a couple of shortcuts in some places. And not all frogs have affinity for the dream. Okay. So, where were we? Climate control. So we're probably up here. Ancient gateway to climate control. Very nice. So let's take a look at the map. So there's 3 different climate sensors. Caretaker's Rest is where Anura is, I think is what that is. So let me go back and see what she wanted me to do. What was her suggestion for... I'd like to trade. Ooh, Frosted Weevil can get me a pickaxe. Oh, I have a pickaxe already. Netted pier floor? Tiled pier floor, pier flooring. Netted planks, wood planks. Frog spawn barrel? Oh, a themed barrel to store items in. Storage barrel. I don't need those. Find caretaker keys to give to Anura to unlock more items. Hibernator, alchemist, and multi-crate. Active hibernator. Well, I got my frog back. I think I put the frog in there, right? I can't unlock any of these guys. Hello? Well, oh yeah. So this is where I put the heater. Let's collect these. How do I get to the caretaker's pool? Or let me take my cooler. Pick up the cooler. Machine that uses low umbrage frogs. Oh, I need to breed more frogs. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me pick this up. So I've bred high umbrage frogs. And now I need to figure out how to get low umbrage frogs. So let me open up my backpack. Umbrage +1, umbrage -1, frosty jack. Okay. So I'll bring the frosty jacks back to where I was. And I'll do that by traveling through the Nexus, I think. Just because that's a little bit of a faster way to travel between the various areas. I could remember where I was going. I shouldn't take too long of a breaks between games like this. You gotta memorize the map. This is the spawning pools. I don't know where that one goes. Okay, Hopper. I'd like to trade. Where? Projector, bug trap, armor. Hmm. I guess I don't need to trade anything right now. So here's where we're breeding. I need to create some magic mud. Right? Yeah, amplitude modifier, nobility modifier, umbrage modifier ×2. I gotta grind up the mushrooms first, I believe. Hey. Frosty Jack powder. Okay, we got it. Now to add it. Amplitude saturation -3, umbrage -3. And I need to add some frog spawn. Where's the frog spawn? Let's just take a regular old almond green. And then that will come with the tadpoles. And then we put them in here. Got some more mushrooms up here to collect, I think. Oh, they're not in bloom. What about up here? Nothing in here. So what is in my chests here? Stinkhorn. Oh, there's some fungus. The Frosty Jack in here. I don't want the powder in there. And then I think I need some more compost. That's the word. So leaves, waterproof weeds. Let's put 10 leaves. Put that. And some buckets. Okay. So I wonder what compost that's gonna make us. We'll get 3. Oops, I restarted it. Oh well. I like these mini pools. I'll probably take one with me. Got mushrooms in this one. Flowers. Bugs. Let's put our magic mud right there. Actually, we're gonna put that. I don't know where we're gonna put everything. I like just moving things around in these games. Half the fun is the management side of it. So let's see. We got a 1 umbrage frog. It's gonna be a cold little froggy. Okay. What do you eat? Okay, they're eating. So there's food in there for them. I don't think I need this. I think I do, actually. I'm gonna hold on to that frog for a heater. We got our cooler. Compact compost. What compost did we get here? Leafy compost. Oh. Let's try something else. There we go. Over here and at our leafy compost. Just because I want something growing in here. And buckets. That's all we need. Make some more compost over here. We'll get these all filled up. We have mud already, so I'm not too worried about that. Let me get some water, maybe. And water. And I'll just put that in my backpack. We have rich compost, a nutrient-rich compost that leads to slower growth but higher yield. I'll get the other one for that. That's pretty nifty. Didn't save onto here, though. Oh. Resin, memory gel, and mirror shards make that. Okay. Interesting. Add that to my list of things in my backpacks. Let me look back in the compendium. Interesting. So we have not really experimented too much with our frogs, have we? We've got a couple of variants. Rancid Lurker, Dozy Dreamer, Pocket Snoozer, Extremely Small, Umami flavor. Wait, hold on a second. Get over here. I thought you looked different, Frosty Hollow species. Taking their umbrage to such an extreme produces a noticeable reduction in the surrounding temperature. While their environment modifications are useful, they require a lot of energy to power this cooling effect. Oh, okay. Umbrage. Right? The music is so good. It's very relaxing. Okay. So we got a couple of Frosty Hollows now. I don't need you. I don't need you. Okay. Let us go back. Let us go back to climate control. We'll just go down this way. Make our way over here. Let's take a look at the map. Where do we need to go? Where do we need to go? So we have the ancient gateway unlocked. This is circled at Caretaker's Rest. Climate control, forecasting, climate research. We also need to go to the dreams. So forecasting pool. Yeah, that's good music to fall asleep to, I bet. Yeah, he's feeling quite a bit better. He's nowhere near as sick as he was last week. So thank you for asking. Yeah, we're both doing better. But him especially. Let me open up the wiki. Let's see. Open up the wiki just because I'm lost. Quest. let's go back to our journal. Yeah, and it's something that he usually gets every year too. It's very strange. Butter wouldn't melt. That's the next step that we're on. Hmm. Maybe I should go to kindergarten. Where's the map? Central Junction. So maybe because they said go to climate control, but maybe it's not the first one I need to go to because it's not listed first. I don't know. But I mean, I have the freezer. I might as well use it, right? Forecasting. What is that over there? Climate sensor. Sensor machine used by the control core to measure temperatures outside. Frozen. Oh, so I need a heater. Okay. I might go grab my heater from where my mushrooms were growing. Or trade for another one. Man, I'm getting hungry. I didn't have much for lunch. But my husband's actually gonna go pick up some pizza, which I'm looking forward to. And I'd like to trade. Let me get a heater. Oh, I need wood. Let's cut down some trees. There we go. Let's get 3 heaters. Because there's 3... Actually, I probably didn't need to do that. Whoops. I could probably just use the same heater. Unless I need to maintain them as warm. I don't know. Oh, I'll see. Yeah, because we got to that climate sensor. There's one down here. Which, do I know how to get down there? Ooh. Discover half the critters in the encyclopedia. What critter did we find? Icy Gale. They are found fluttering around the croak feet, only active during dawn when it's not raining. Hard to spot due to their wing patterns, which help them blend easily amongst the light snowfall. Under the cover of weather, they flit between the bright flowers of the northern region. Tastes bitter. Okay. Get some more of those. I guess I need another cooler too. Anara, where'd you go? I don't have enough frosty crowns. Using both heaters and coolers, you can now make your way to the 3 weather sensors on your map and thaw them out. Use your coolers to create icy paths across the water, and your heaters to thaw out the sensors. Once you've thawed out all 3, you'll be ready to continue. Okay. Hi, Tyler. We're on day 16 of this as well, which I'm certainly not going to be speedrunning this. Taking my time. No idea what I'm doing. Let us see. I went this way, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's grab a heater. And our frog. Cool. So I don't need to keep it there. Once it's thawed out, it's thawed out. Very cool. So we got 1 online. And what do I need for this? I don't know what I need. For the, Go back this way. Actually, we'll go down here. There we go. Got across. Hard doorway. Okay. So I would need to go into the dream world to get that. Let's see, which way are we going now? This way. The freezer set up right there. nice. Let's get the heater here. Thaw that out. And then collect our guy. Can I just go over here too? Very nice. I want this frog arch, please. Caretaker pool. One of the reflection pools allows travel between the waking worlds. Interact with. What do you need? Oh, it's frozen. I can't interact with it. So it needs a low umbrage, and then it needs to have a higher ribbit. I don't know how to do that. Oh, and it needs 7 for ribbit for saturation. And 7. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get there. I'll leave one of those in there to give me a hint. And I guess this is also a hint on the type of mushroom. Reflection pools. Magic mud formed from 2 raucous cone caps and a bloating mold. Okay. We need to go to the dream world. How do I get that? Balmy and waterlogged? Spores of this mushroom can form in water in balmy areas with waterlogged. Try using a humidifier. Roca? Oh, she's in the residential district. Okay, so yeah, maybe I am doing this out of order. Okay. So, let us pick this up. Yeah, I might be doing this a little out of order, but we're fine. How do I get up here? another ancient gateway. And another one. I think I want to go back to Central Junction. I keep coughing, so I'm gonna take a little bit of a break to drink a little bit, get it out of my system, and I'm gonna eat because the food is here. I've been playing for a little over 30 minutes now, so we've made a little bit of progress, but I feel like I'm gonna go back to Central Junction and go to the right spot. Because I read something that I should start here, but maybe I shouldn't have. So, I'll be back. Thanks for joining me so far. I'm gonna grab some food and some drink and clear my throat. But I will be back in just a little bit. Hello, welcome back to the stream. I was eating, I was snacking on some dessert. And now we're gonna get back to playing some Mudborne. I'm gonna buckle down and get back to where I need to be, which is not yet in climate control. Maybe I got ahead of myself. So I'm gonna go travel through the Nexus portal, find our way back to the spawning pools, unload my backpacks a little bit, and then go from there. Nala started playing a video. Okay, so we are back in spawning pools. Let's unload the backpack and this I can go over there. We'll put you guys on there. Oops. Where do you get 34th tier flooring from? Oops. Let's not do that again. Probably in here. Quantum lamp. Quantum lantern. I always, oh, for pizza for dinner, I always get mushroom and spinach. Just a regular crust. I usually get stuffed crust, but not this time. Not worth it, really. Got one more cultivator. Oh yeah, mushrooms on pizza is the best. What's your favorite kind of pizza? Got no frogs there. Mahogany trees can be planted on grass. Let's do that just to get rid of these out of my inventory. And leafy compost. Ooh, yeah. Sounds really good. Yeah, we got these little Oreo like dough bites also, so dipped in some icing. That was really good. And some Pepsi. Ooh, yeah. Veggie pizza is also really good, although I do like it with olives. What are you? You look a little different. Oh, you're a pocket snoozer. Let's breed these two together, actually. I want to see what happens. Okay, now they're going. So I needed to go this way. Central Junction. So to get to the hibernation pool, I wonder what we need. Let me actually see. Reflection pools. Central Junction. I can't do those yet. I have to make hybrids and hybrid mushrooms, and I don't know how to do that. That's residential district. That's kindergarten. What's over here? Memory works access. Oh, I already got in there. Do I need to chop some more trees down? I don't know. Toad flux. Great pink rose found throughout the central region of the central junction. I don't need those in my inventory right now. Let's just keep going. Keep on going. Ooh. I think we're now in the kindergarten. Any frog, max audacity. Ooh. Okay. So I need to go back for some frogs. Because I know exactly what I need. Two common frogs and a max audacity frog, which I think is what my frosty frog is all about. Common green. Thank you very much. I think it's just back this way. Yep, here you go. Your max audacity. What? Get another bucket of water. Close that out, and then I'm getting distracted. I will be back. Go a little bit faster now that I've eaten some bugs. What needs to be done again? We need the pond mother back into the waking world so she can respawn all the survivors. But to do that, you need to open her pool behind me. You need to break the seal and raise the platform to grant you access to it. 3 seals. Personally, I think heading to kindergarten and meeting Ribbert would be a good start if you want to ease into things gently. Okay, fine. From what I gather, it's a very old failsafe. Not going to be in easy to reach places. Ribbert and Croaca might have some places of where... might have some ideas of where their respective regions as they've been exploring the last few days. As for climate control, you might have to check out the caretaker's building and see if anyone left any notes behind. Okay. Bye, Dendro. Memory works access. Find the key. I love the colors of this little area. Quite neat. Urgent notice. Read with a magnifying glass. Urgent notice. Actually, I may have read this before. Because this is, yeah, administration. All right, so we got our frog here, we got our frog here, and our other frog here. We now have unlocked the kindergarten over in the Nexus portal. Ribbert. Oh, Mudborne. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Please excuse the mess. Welcome to the kindergarten, the region responsible for all the food needs for the pond as well as for raising frogs and mycelia research. Unfortunately, the rich nutrients kept in the water for the tadpoles has led to some large algae blooms that have grown unchecked this whole time. Dendro said you're looking for a seal? I have to admit I've not heard of it, but I am still in training, so I have a lot to learn. There are some older relics up north. I haven't been able to get up there myself yet, but that might be what you're looking for. You can get there via the service lifts, however a couple of them have been taken down for maintenance, so you'll need to get some spare lift buckets to use them. The temporary dock above us should have a spare bucket. I imagine you'll find some in the maintenance shed up by the apiary too. Start with the dock first. I'll trade you for some filters that you can use to clear the algae. Okay, yeah, so bite to eat looks like is the next good step to start with. Side quested. Ribbert has told you that the path to the seal is via several lifts that are out of service. However, to get to the spare parts needed, you'll need to first clear the algae that has overgrown the region. Good thing you're not shy of hard work. Ribbert's filters will allow you to use high audacity frogs to clear the blooms. Place the filter somewhere on the algae to begin. You can see the area the filter will affect when hovering over it. Add frogs with 7 audacity trait to start the process. More frogs means faster removal. Oh. Where do I get high audacity frogs? It's just nobility. I have some questions. What's your job here? As the mycologist of the team, I was originally responsible for gathering as any unique specimens from the pond, as well as recovering the research done here. With you here, that'll still be my job, but with the added bonus of helping you bring this place back to life. Pond 7 was always the cutting edge of all research fields, so I'm very grateful for the opportunity to learn more about the botany that they've been doing here. I wasn't the first choice for the recovery team. The original mycologist had to drop out, but I promise I won't let you down. When you're not knee-deep in algae, I'd love for you to help me with recovering some of that research. You mentioned recovering research. Yes. If you'd had the time, I'd very much appreciate it. There's a lot of research that was being done here, but in particular, I'm curious to see these hybrid mushrooms I've heard about. They sound fascinating. According to the map, there's a laboratory out west that's been focusing on hybridizing spores, combining two different mushrooms together into one species. If you find the laboratory and bring me back the research, I might be able to recover the process for yourself. Anything else I can help with? Well, I don't want to add even more to your already overflowing plate, but if it's not too much to ask, I do have one more thing. When I was first exploring, I saw a bunch of small stagnant water pools, intentionally created by the looks of it. I'm curious to know, what were they doing with them? To my knowledge, pretty much most creatures can't stand stagnant water. If you find any information or research on these pools, please let me know. What about any nice bugs? Have you eaten any nice bugs recently? There's some great pickings around here. I definitely recommend the crickets that sing from the shrubs at night. Very salty and moreish. Tough to catch, though. I've heard that the bees up by the apiary are good if you're into spicy bugs, but best not let the keepers catch you eating them when you're out of hibernation, or they'll be hell to pay. What about trading? Shovel. Another tool. I would like one, please. Marsh fly. Okay. Filter. I need flat stinkhorns. Oh boy. Oh, these are cute. I need loading mold for that. You can get little stools for your little mushroom stools for your frogs to sit on. Fancy bug hotel. Lets you store and display collected bugs. Okay. Large bug hotel, small bug hotel. Log pile. Increases the number of bugs spawned nearby. Leaf pile. Increases the number of bugs spawned nearby. Spore net. Spore paper. Spore printer. Spore cultivator. A decorative planter with regional wildflowers. Oh, I want one of these. Leafy compost, compact compost, rich compost, mineral compost. So I need to go back and get some flat stinkhorn. Maybe I need to start centralizing my base. Oh, Ribbert's bed. Extra bed. Kindergarten map. Let's take a look. Where are we? Over here. So we already opened up this gateway. Bunch of stuff. Lift. Stuff over here. Bug farms. Another ancient gateway. Okay. Bird perch. So I need filter to get over there. Broken. Okay. Oh, I guess the Furious Lurker also has high audacity. Out of the deep water. Oh, I got a Furious Lurker right here. Get over here. Should I keep flowers on me? The bugs. Maybe. Giant salt grove tree. Locked door. Improved farming. How do I get over there? So I started right here. I need filters to get over here. I might just have to go back and get... there's the apiaries. So what do you need? Flat stinkhorn. I'll get you some flat stinkhorn. Oh wait, there's some right here. Perfect. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. 6 filters should do it for now. Break that down. Let's put it in the middle here. And then put a high audacity frog. Clean up some algae in the ponds. Very nice. Knowledge is power. Rupert has said that there's a research lab here that focuses on spore hybridization, combining two different mushrooms together into one new species. You need to find the spore hybridization lab so that you can retrieve the research inside and bring it back to Rupert. Rupert also mentioned that there is a secondary dock just north of them that has some supplies still on the pier. There should be a lift bucket in those supplies somewhere, hopefully. You'll need to clear the algae bloom around the feeders nearby first so you can reach the dock. So that's not going to get through all of it. Interesting. I don't think the algae comes back though, so I can, there we go. Temporary docks, a note on a sign by the docks. With the recent collapse of the kindergarten dockyard roof, we'll be using this temporary pier to store harvests waiting to be sent over to cold storage. Please continue preparing shipments for collection as normal in this new location. In the meantime, please be sure to keep away from the dockyard building until some of the construction team can come over to reinforce the roof. It is not safe. It may be a while before we can get this fixed due to all engineering personnel being pulled into the Croakwork projects. Securing more funding is vital for us right now, so the priority is to get more projects finished to be able to show progress to the High Council. We got small containers, tiled floor pier, and 10 more buckets. I guess I can take the large crate, right? Treasure chest. And a high audacity frog. Let's collect these guys. Okay. Treasure discovered. So let's see. In this backpack, I am gonna put this, these two, this crate. I don't need these seeds. So you have a lift bucket. Alright, and then we'll add the bucket to here. So we've installed the spare bucket. Not the sharpest tool. With the lift bucket, you can now use the central lift to access more of the region. Robert mentioned a maintenance shed to the south that should have a lift bucket, but you'll need to clear another feeder area first to get to it. Shocker, I know. Let's get up here. Oops. pressure plate. Cool. So now we can get the rest of the way there. And we'll go over here. Spore hybridization, that's over here. Oh, that's just a common green. I cannot get to spore hybridization this way. Let's set up a filter. Put you in there. And we'll eventually get around this algae bloom. There we go. Locked door. Damn. But they said there's a maintenance shed to the south. Stagnant water. Perfect for some mushrooms and critters. Yeah, why are the stagnant waters here? Doorway? What is this? Bug farms. Bug trap. Used to trap bugs that spawn in the nearby environment automatically. Nice. What is in here? Stagnant water research. Special research about stagnant water is what River is looking for. Perfect. Bug traps. Some notes beside a blueprint of a machine. I've been working on a new type of bug trap. Something a bit sturdier than the net traps we've been using. It can be set up in any environment, whether that's out in the shallows or in the mud pools, by adding some local flora to it. Once set, any bugs that go in through the entry doors will be trapped inside due to the nets that block the path. Along with some of the other advancements, I think it should be enough to help Doomeril get the funding he's after for the new research area. So we have got some treasure. That is the bug trap blueprint. Let's go up here. And what do we need? Max amplitude. Max odor. And max audacity. Max odor. Crap. And another pressure plate. Man, and that's locked by the dream world. This gateway needs Rocky. This needs a dream. Let's see, what's up here? Another algae bloom. And I don't have a frog for it. Okay. South. I need to go south. What am I doing? Went to the bug farms. Maintenance shed. So I need to go back where I was. Okay. Lots of backtracking, but I don't mind it. This will be worth it. I gotta return this research and the technology to this guy anyway. Furious lurker. Oh, little dude's asleep. I'll sleep and wait for him. Commune. Without the caretakers, the pond had started to fall apart. Clearing the blooms will help us restart the kindergarten. We will need many new froglets to replace those who were lost. I found some notes on the stagnant pools. Oh, you did? That's wonderful news. Thank you so much. Let's have a look at it. Ah, this is very interesting. Seems like they found a couple of different species of mushrooms that have adapted to the stagnant waters. It also looks like they found a way to localize the stagnation using high odor frogs. I think I should be able to replicate the machine they were using to let you make your own stagnant pools. The next time you want to trade for equipment, I'll add them to my inventory. Let's see. Stagnator. What do I need? Shrinking cap. Okay. And I got some more research. Who does that go to? It doesn't go to River. Hopper. It goes to Hopper. Okay. So I need... Let me get some of these guys real quick. Oh, we need to go south now. What is it? Sunken treasure chest? Okay, that wasn't a hard little puzzle. Nice. What did I get? Improved farming key. Very nice. Why can't I get down there? I want to get to the maintenance shed, please. Oh, I can't. Spore hybridization, bug farms. Improved farming. Is that what I got? But I don't understand. Actually, I see now. Let me go up the... Up on a... Past mud lurker. Back up on the lift here. I think down here. There we go. Maintenance pool. Which one is this on the map? Number 2? Oh, low odor, low amplitude, and then increased nobility. Oh well. Let's let this guy clear out some of this. And then, what's over here? Maintenance shed. I should be able to get over there. Okay, now we're cooking. Get over here. Into the maintenance shed. Treasure discovered. I think I'm gonna set up the next bucket and then wrap up after that. I'm playing for about 2 hours and I can't talk for much longer, I don't think. Where are we? We need to go down here and up there. Here we are. Lift maintenance. I've taken a few of the lift buckets out of action for some routine maintenance. There's no scheduled harvest over the next few days, so it shouldn't cause any logistical issues. However, I appreciate it's not ideal. If anyone needs to use some of the lifts that are out of commission, you can get some spare buckets down in the maintenance shed. Sarah should also have a few spare ones up by the apiaries if you need more. Let's add that back on there. Install the backup bucket with the central lift accessible via the lift bucket you just got, and you can explore more of the areas. Robert mentioned an apiary to the northwest that should have some spare lift buckets and maybe a cute bee or two. You need to find a way to get there first, though, and clear any algae on the way. Okay, so go up here. Yeah, it was really nice to just play this game a little bit more and just chill while we got some stuff done. I finally oriented myself in the game, and I'll be eager to play some more of it, hopefully next week. But I might play, I'm playing all sorts of games right now. So we need low odor for this one. Yeah, thank you so much, Chuck. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you next week. Especially if you're going to bed now, as it's getting pretty late. Okay, so yeah, -4 amplitude. Mushroom hints. I don't have those. So this is the first pool that we need to get into. So next time I'll look into what frogs and what mushrooms, and I'll make my notes or whatever. For now, we're just unlocking stuff. Yeah, so oh damn these stairs. So we're stuck up here. What's down here? Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now, but thank you so much for joining me, for watching the stream or watching back on this video later. I greatly appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to my Patreon members, both past and present. I have 3 tier levels starting at $2 per month, but I also have a coffee where you can do one-time donations as well. Both of these avenues help me save for my cat's medical bills. She has a cardiology appointment coming in a few months that I'm saving for. Or September, rather, if I can get her scheduled soon. That would be best, so anything is very appreciated, and it's also helps keep me motivated to keep making videos and keep doing art. So thank you, have a great rest of your evening, and I will be back on Sunday, hopefully for some art. And if I get bored of that, I might do a game stream on Sunday too. We'll see. So have a good night, everybody. Take care.